Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice. Today, Zealot's Murder. Could you try to remember what happened one more time? I'm trying as hard as I can, but I can't remember anything from the middle of the ride onward. A likely excuse. Oh, right, you suddenly felt sleepy and everything after that's a blank. Even so, I didn't kill anyone, and I'm not the one going around dressed like Lady Kira. Although it's kind of cool to think there's mysterious female vigilante out there. Right. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on who they're stabbing, right? I would probably not be too happy about people trying to overthrow, like, this government, like the rebels being stabbed, because, all honestly, I don't really like this place. Right? So I'd probably be like, no, that's not cool. But if, like, you don't have to, like, I don't know, Nazis or pedophiles, I probably would just be like, oh, that's interesting news. I'm gonna go take a nap or something and not really give a shit. Parade. Oh, yeah. So apparently it's supposed to be praise a lot, not praise zealot. Because, you know, that doesn't make any fucking sense. But so praise a lot makes work. I'm probably gonna still call him a zealot. Like everyone else in this fucking place? Were you close to Acolyte Zealot? We met several times during the meeting about the rite, but I didn't know him very well. He seemed pretty quiet. Didn't you eat together the day before the rite? Yeah, we ate this super stinky dish, but it was actually really good. I wasn't sure I'd like it, but it was love at first sight. Like, you know the salty noodles, that Eldoon's noodles? It's like that if you added garlic and herbs to it and let it simmer for a really long time. Sounds more like a hot pot than ramen to me at this point. Now I miss ramen too. So what was Acolyte Zealot's like while you were eating? He seemed to be enjoying the food. But as soon as we were done, he left to go pray. And what did you do there? Oh, I followed him and stabbed him. I mean, I returned to the temple to prepare for the rite. I can see with Ms. Inmi's description, or Mrs. Inmi's, the events. Lady Kira's identity. Any idea who might be pretending to be Lady Kira? When the rite started, it was just me and that was Inmi. But the seance session showed a third figure who looked like Lady Kira. I know, Lady Kira, I wish I could have seen her in the flesh. Yeah, let's stay focused on the case, shall we? It was supposed to have been impossible for a third party to enter the inner sanctum. But what if she came from the sky? You know, like the bushy bearded paratrooper. The mountain would have been no match for Lady Kira's wings. That's from the Plum Punisher TV show, right? How'd you know? Because the real Lady Kira doesn't have wings. Ooh! I've got it this time! There must be a secret room for the secret door at the inner sanctum. Did you know there's 88 secret Plum Punisher bases in Karain? Can we please stop talking about the Plum Punisher show for a second, Maya? I guess so. Keeping it real is so much harder than it looks. I should get going now. Sorry, it wasn't any help. Oh, don't worry, I'm used to it. We'll beat the charges tomorrow and be on the first plane back to home before you know it. I would fucking hope so, right? Like, seriously, get the fuck out of this place as soon as possible. Then we'll go grab dinner at Eldoon's and, or your favorite burger joint. Your pick. Both! Sounds good! I think I'll get the extra large hammer steak topping on my salty bowl. Best of both worlds. You can have whatever you like, but first I have to beat the charges and you have to pay me. Oh, I almost forgot! What is it? I have a favor to ask you. Okay, but why are we whispering? I forgot I left something at the High Priestess' house. It's super important. Would you mind getting and holding on to it for me? Sure. What's the super important thing? It's my bag. You'll find a folding book. It's only given to the priestess who performs the rite. It's called the Tome of Secrets. That does sound super important. Could you leave something like that just lying around? Explains all the whispering. If Rafa find out, all heck would break loose. Look, it's got Lady Kira's real name written in it, so... Oops! Don't tell anyone I told you that! In fact, just forget I said anything! It's supposed to be super secret! The Tome of Secrets contains secrets. That's absurd. Huh? What are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing. It's just that she forgot something, so I told her I'd go get it. You're up to something. I just know it. Think, Nick. I counted on you. Okay, so nothing there. Anything new? Yes. A guard will come running if you ring that bell there. Really? Let's put that to the test, shall we? Oh, but they got really mad last time when I rang it for no reason. You could have told me that before I rang it. It just gets the fucking rifle butt to the back of the head. Oh, man. Did we show you everything? Yeah, I think we did. Oh, no. I can't believe the Sacred Dagger was used in a murder. Only a truly irreverent individual dared do such a thing. And if it was your fingerprints that were found on it, upon the weapon, how do you explain that? I used a dagger during the rehearsals. That's why it has my fingerprints on it. And how do I know you're not lying? Why don't you believe me? Just let it go, Maya. She's a piece of shit. There's no changing her mind. I guess we didn't show you these things. We took the pictures during the Feast of Blessing. Before all those unthinkable tragic things happened. Unthinkable? I doubt that. You were surely plotting a murderous rampage at the time. I was thinking of nothing of the sort. I mean, look at me. Do you think there's a thought going on in this head of mine? Smell of, gin gold was so strong I couldn't think of anything. Yeah, well, it is rather an intense aroma. Wow. Do I even want to know how strong the smell is, given it gives off up close? Probably not. First Abbot Emmy, now Acolyte Zealot. Bearing your crocodile tears. We both know it's you slew the pious men who were rebels. It wasn't me. Nick, how can we make her understand? I don't know, hold her head underwater until the bubbles stop? Probably only by getting the bottom of things in court tomorrow. Yeah, because that worked really well last time. Want to see dead body? How about this? I think I must be thinking when we showed everything to Mrs. in me. Alright, I believe. It's my plum punisher strap. There's only one of them in the entire world. I'll treasure it for the rest of my life, which is, what, 16 hours? Your benevolence? I can't help but notice how hard you're staring at this strap. Me? Want that? Sorry, but you're sorely mistaken. Hey, benevolence, would you let me out of here in exchange for the strap? He's thinking about it. What's Prosper's idea? It didn't stop you from entertaining it, though, did it? Nick, I'm not the one who's going around impersonating Lady Kira. I know, Maya. I believe you. Oh, please. This isn't a bungling act. I'm going to prove that Maya isn't Lady Kira. Why bother? She's already as good as guilty. And flattering about will not change that fact. I don't care. I'll keep fighting until the very last crack of His Majesty's gavel. Not gravel. That'd be weird, though. You truly are a nincompoop. And more dead bodies? I didn't kill the breeze. Alright. We already apparently seen this one. Okay. Probably from the last time we presented her stuff. So I'm assuming everything is good here. So we need to go back to the High Priest's place, right? Oh, hey! Congrats on getting your badge back. Okay, sorry, we did do that, but it acted like we didn't for a second. Hello, morning widow. We're here to take my stuff. Hello, anybody home? No answer. Mrs. Enmy's probably out right now. Let's ransack the place. Well, I'll just get what I came for. I'm watching like a barbed head. You better not steal anything. I'm stealing everything. Have you seen me play video games? I would never do something like that. Maya would. I'm just and Trucy. And pretty sure Emma would as well. Athena? She was more prone to like physical violent breaking the law. All right. She definitely wanted to hurt some people. Did she want to steal stuff? I don't remember. I think it's more like, I'm going to punch him. Like, that might also just be me. I'm just here to get what my ass for. Then get on with it. I would if you'd stop interrupting me. Talk? No. Examine. I want to steal everything in this fucking house. It's that family photo they took. Mrs. Emmy said it was taken the day before the rite. I don't suppose any of them could have possibly imagined what was to come. Probably not. Ah, here's Maya's bag. Huh? What is that strange patch on her bag? It's the Steel Samurai. He's the hero of an action hero show back in my country. It's actually Maya's favorite show. She's got all sorts of merchandise related to it. I see. He looks strikingly similar to the Plum Punisher. They are similar, but the Steel Samurai definitely came first. I see. How interesting. I mean, it's not too weird, right? I mean, it is a little different, but if you think about Power Rangers in the, you know, America, was a Japanese show that they just cut up to fit into like an American audience show, right? I don't know if I doubt they still do it. They might, but I know of like the first few batches of the Power Rangers, was it Super Sentai? Something like that. And it was a Japanese-based show where they were dressed up as those heroes. So what they did is they just took the action scenes and then cut out everything else, brought the action scenes over, filmed a bunch of like teenage American people, and then whenever they were fighting, they showed the Japanese footage. Right? Smart. Kind of saves your money too. They did have to get suits made for like the American actors, and there were some quality differences. If you can, I think it's the Green Ranger's shield. Yeah, you could definitely tell when it was the Japanese footage and the American footage, because the American shield, like armor, not shield, it was like chest armor. The armor just looked kind of like just foam, while the actual Japanese one looked really pretty good. It was still foam, but it was still pretty good. So yeah, I don't know. Man, I haven't seen Power Rangers forever. I'm sure I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much as I did as a child. But yeah, anyways. I see. How interesting. Rafa seems generally intrigued. She is a child. Of course she would be intrigued by something like that. There must be a common thread between Plum Punisher and Steel Samurai fans. They like bad shows? Come to think of it, didn't Maya mention something about about trading with a Plum Punisher fan? Yeah, and then on the picture we see the Steel Samurai watch on in me, Mrs. Emmy, believe in me. So that's the Plum Punisher fan? But I digress. I'd better find what she asked for. I guess she didn't name her, though. But seeing that picture, you can clearly tell it is her. Let's see here. What else can we steal? This must be the Tome of Secrets that Maya was talking about. Tome given only to the one who will play the role of Lady Kira in the Purification Rite. Well, Bob's-head, are you finished now? Hold on a second. The string around it is coming undone. Oops. Oh, bare leg. Ah, you fool, don't lay eyes upon it. Put it away, quickly, before you go blind. Relax, my hand just slipped. This is the Tome of Secrets. Are you trying to get us cursed? Lady Kira is liable to swoop down and gouge your eyes out. Oh, right, this book is related to Lady Kira, isn't it? Your Benevolence, would you mind if I asked you some questions? Think that is a fucking yeah? Let's see. The priestess acting as Lady Kira representative must know her name. That name is... Imsane? Imsan? Are you insane? Speaking this name is unforgivable. Oh shit. Lock this knowledge deep in your heart and devote yourself to prayer. Leg. Imsan. Imsan? Actually, yeah, you want to go blind? You fool! Why have you put the tomb of secrets before me? What's the big deal? Stay back. Come no closer. Hey, this thing's actually pretty useful. Look at here, your benevolence. Bare leg! If you do not desist, I will have you put to death for crime of blasphemy! You're sorry. If looks to kill, I've already be dead. I'm pretty sure we showed you everything else. Right? Yeah. Okay. I'll try the dagger again, because that was... Yeah, okay. If we showed her the dagger, we showed her everything else. Tome of Secrets. Isn't that something I would normally speak about to an outsider such as you? Well, can't you make an exception? If you insist. Nina! Here's a bunch of shit. What is this folding book? Yes, I see. This is very important tome and is bestowed upon the priestess in the purification rite. Gulp. Very important. What's written inside? Yes. I see. Really? Is it alright to reveal it? Your benevolence? Patience. The book contains Lady Kira's true name. I know, it's insane. Or insane. Her true name? Is a name really that important of a secret? To a Chronos priestess, the person's name is one of the most important things to know. Lady Kira's real name. What's so important about a name? Without a name, a priestess' voice will fail to reach a person's matama. It is much like trying to send a letter without the recipient's address. A spirit can only be identified once you know the deceased's face and name. Oh, I get it. It's like when you see someone in a crowd you recognize but you don't know their name, so you fucking look down and keep walking. Makes it impossible to get their attention. No, you don't want their attention. Indeed. You must know a spirit's face and true name before you can commune with it. It is the same for Koreanism's most secret art, one that my mother alone may use. The queen has a secret art? The Kagabushin no Jutsu? This is something a foreigner such as you could never hope to guess. Pretty sure, yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure we were already told. I should pretend this is all new to me. Besides, I get the feeling she secretly really wants to tell me all about it. The Queen's secret art. Can you please tell me about the secret art of the Queen you spoke of? Come again? Oh, sorry. Maybe we shouldn't talk about this. It is a secret after all, right? It is the secret art of spirit channeling. But I suppose those words are meaningless to you. I'm just surprised how willing you are to tell me about it. A third-rate lawyer could not channel spirits simply by learning the technique. Third rate is a bit harsh. What have I lost? 3 cases? Right? The one where that guy tried to blackmail me, the one that lost me like license, right? And the last one, so 3. That's a pretty good fucking track record. To be fair, I did have a 9-year break or something like that. What is it? You have the look of tentacled hag frog upon your face. That sounds horrific. What the heck is a tentacle hag frog? I don't want to know. Spirit channeling. That's where a medium lets a spirit possess her body to return to our world, right? Well now, I see you have done your homework. Oh, I guess I've studied a bit. With the power of spirit channeling, one can bring back even the most ancient of spirits. This is quite a magnificent power, is it not? I've never seen her eyes light up like this before. I imagine they're pretty shocked when they come back from ancient times. Indeed, a spirit's memory is cut off at the moment of the death. So even a spirit that is brought back after centuries doesn't sense any gap in time. Between the moment of its death and the moment it's channeled? Yes, and yet it clearly recalls all the memories it had in life. Thus, even heroes and scholars of antiquity can be channeled and directly learned from. Our queens have used this power to help the rulers of neighboring lands seek counsel. This is why we have never been invaded, and how we have maintained our unique culture. I think you just weird people out. So spirit channeling is a really effective tool for international politics. It is indeed. And that is why only those with the power to channel spirits may rule our kingdom. Guess that's why she couldn't turn into a rat to escape, right? But of late, there has been an endless influx of illegal immigrants from neighboring lands. Oh, fuck. The fools keep seeking the same great power as my mother, so we decided to build a wall. Illegal immigrants? Yes, it is becoming quite a problem. Some have lost their ways in life and look to Chronos for their salvation. Among those are also those dubious nature who have been driven from their own lands. Dubious nature, driven from their own land. Gaspin Payton definitely fits that bill. Why would he be driven from a land from losing to Apollo? Maybe it's cheating? I don't know. But they sure weren't treating him like an illegal alien. Rafa's spiritual power. Any channel spirits you bet once? I am but a royal priestess. There is still much that I must learn. As of now, the divination science takes me to the very limit of my ability, and even you can't do it that well. So her spirit power doesn't measure up to Maya's, and definitely not Pearl's. You were just mocking me in your mind, weren't you? Don't be ridiculous. It's written all over your face. You impudent nincompoop. The divination science was once one of the important roles fulfilled by the queen. This is what my mother taught me when I was little. So the queen can perform the dance of devotion. That'd be a sight to see, I guess. Wouldn't it just be the same thing, but with just a different person? Someday I'll be a powerful priestess and queen, just like my mother. And the divination science is a vital part of the training to prepare me for that day. Forgive my ignorance, your benevolence. You shall see. It will not be long before I, too, master the secret art of spirit channeling. I'll be a magnificent queen who unites her people for the greater good of Khura'in. Now I see. Spirit channeling is something she really aspires to. Yeah, so Maya spirits channeling, she can do it, though she couldn't really, like for the longest time control it, right? Or do it willingly. Like, it was always her sister taking over. Pearl, on the other hand, has been able to do it for, like, ever, right? For the most part. Like, and she just has a substantial amount of spirit channeling power. If I'm remembering correctly, that's why her mother was trying to get rid of Maya, because technically Pearl, because of where she was born, was not eligible to be the master. But without Maya, she would be the only one with power like that, yeah? Something like that. And it looks like she's actually has something in common with Maya. Obsession with action heroes? Are you quite through now? There are more important things to do than to stand here and talk about spirit channeling. That's true. It doesn't have anything to do with this case, as far as I can tell. Or does it? If the queen is a spirit medium, are you about to suggest that my mother was a channeling Lady Kira? Ah! I guess she saw that one coming. Lawyers are indeed a witless breed. On the day of the rite, my mother was engaged in other duties at the palace. Of course. My mother is a very busy woman, and the idea itself is preposterous. Do you truly believe the Queen of Khura'in would personally battle the insurgents? I mean, if you could... Like, Jesus Christ. Like, if you were a ruler, right? And you had a bunch of fucking rebels rising up to go against you, and you could channel the spirit of, like, a super fucking warrior that could deal with these fuckers, I'd probably do it. Maybe I'd probably wait till, like, the rebels were gaining an advantage. Yeah, because it's not like you control yourself, right? The spirit's taking control. Maybe I just, like, let the spirits think they won, then blow up the palace while they're inside. I think it's a war crime. Probably. Isn't precisely what makes you third-rate? Irk. Another dead end. This is bad. Anyways, I need to continue looking for a lead, so... Over there! After him! Don't let him escape! What is that all? What is all that racket? Me. What? The escaped prisoner has surfaced here in town? Escaped prisoner? Cousin It? Yeah, that guy with the bushy beard? There's no reason to panic. The police are on his trail. He's no longer a suspect, but he might know something considering he was at the scene of the crime. Let's go take a look. Wait! Yeah, let's bring the royal fucking priestess princess to a fucking rebel insurgent. What could go wrong? Oh, my back. I forgot how badly I injured it. Ow, 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 ow. I need to do some stretching and exercise more than when I get home. Mr. Wright. Oh. Hey, Albie! That's a rebel. Have you seen? Are you alright, sir? Have you seen that escaped prisoner around here? Oh, so that's why all those police came rushing over here. I heard them saying something about an escaped prisoner disappearing in the area. He disappeared in this area? He couldn't have taken the air again, could he? Barthead, I tell you to wait! It's too dangerous for you around here, your benevolence. Our rebel, Mr. Rebel, could be lurking nearby. What sort of princess would I be if all it took was an escaped prisoner to frighten me? A normal one? She's fearless, I'll give her that. I can't be responsible if something happens to you. As long as I'm here, though, I might as well search the area. Huh. If I was an escaped prisoner, where would I hide? Under Albie's head. Any ideas? Have you noticed anything around here? I haven't seen the escaped prisoner, but I did notice how slow you run, sir. It's just a high elevation. I'm out of breath before I know it. I mean, that does cause a problem, but still. The police said the escaped prisoner vanished right around here. There aren't any really good hiding places. Does he have that cloak ball? Maybe he melted into the crowd? You should be careful, your benevolence. You need not tell me that. I'm not a child, after all. Yes, you are. Okay, okay. I mean, you are definitely a fucking child. You want to see the Tome of Secrets? I'm gonna assume you got nothing to say for the most part, but I'll show you all this stuff. Oh, now that's the dagger that was used at the Rite. It said that Lady Kira once wielded it. In addition to that dagger, there are many other items that have said they've been hers. Really? Like what? There's the obvious stuff like swords, spears, and other weapons, but there's other more interesting items like her favorite hat and her favorite pillow. Oh, is it the Chronos body pillow? Her pillow? Yeah, they say if you use it, Lady Kira will ensure you have a restful sleep. As long as it's not eternal. I mean, it'd be kind of funny. Is this picture a tourist attraction? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Show it off. Alright, let's see. If I was an escaped terrorist rebel dude, where would I be? Honestly, probably in the yak thing. Not the yak itself, but the thing on its back. But it's not new. But down that alley, the bird. It is the word. Oh, the sewer! That manhole cover, it's open. Yes, exactly. What is this, Shadow? Did he sniff about someone or something in the manhole? Or just a bunch of shit? Could you do a track Mr. Rebel if he had something that had the Rebel scent on it? I don't know. I feel like I got something with Mr. Rebel scent on it. Something he might have touched. Like my heart? This thing? This thing? Here, Mr. Shadoo. How about this? You said it right once, Chronos. I know, I'm sorry about that. Hope it works. I think you picked up a scent. I don't really think that made sense, right? We just found it. It definitely has instructions on it. You mind if I borrow Shadoo for a second? By all means. had no idea you could do this. Yeah, we go get him, boy. This is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. You're rebels. I'm heading down the manhole. It could be dangerous, so please wait here. Wait! Don't worry, I won't commit any of those misdeeds you're so worried about. That is not what I fear. There may be a vicious insurgent lurking down there. Oh, are you worried about me? No, I was simply wondering why you would go to such length in your investigation. After all, if you would simply withdraw from this case, they might commute your sentence. I'm doing this to prove Maya's innocence. But how can you be so sure the accused is innocent? She's already been found guilty. Yeah, by a fucking kangaroo court. I believe in her. And if she says she's innocent, then that means she's innocent. Lawyers must trust their clients to the bitter end, unless they confess to them. That's just what we do. You lame brain! Do what you will! Well, I'm going in. Let's go, Shadoo. Dog's just like, holy fuck, it smells like shit down here. You can talk? I mean, rough. Who let the dogs out? Wait, come back here. It's pitch black down here. I can't see a thing. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Did we just knock ourselves out? Oh, ow. Ew, what happened? I went down in the manhole and then... Oh, you finally came to? Ah! I don't remember that face anywhere. Oh, yeah, that guy. Oh, yeah, so, will you shave? And that dragon symbol on his armband, that's the mark of the rebels. There can be no mistake. It's him. That's a rebel. Yikes. Apple. Yeah, sorry, I got a little rough with you back there. Thought you were cops. Why are you making that face? I guess you're not eating charred lizards anymore. Hey, want an apple? Whew, I thought he was gonna kill me. I'll pass on the apples, well thanks. I don't mind a good apple, but not right now in the sewers. What is this place? This office of my brother-in-law's, Dirk. But right now we're using it as a rebel house. Wait, back up a second. What kind of office is this exactly? A law office, what else? Really? Dirk used to be a lawyer? Yep, just like you. Crane's public enemy #1 is an ex-lawyer. Didn't see that coming. I probably could have guessed, right? They really hate lawyers. I am a little surprised, but not really. But I don't suppose I'll be coming around here anymore. You won't? Are you planning to flee or something? It's just, I want to get out of the rebel business. Tired of being hounded by the cops and all that. So I came by today to pick up my last of my stuff. Really? I'm gonna sell Dirk's info to the Minister of Justice, then slip out of Crane! Wait a second. You're a key person of interest in this case. You can't go running off like that. You know, you had a way more serious look before we met you. Relax, really. I'll tell you what you need to know. Oh, I'm sorry about punching your lights out back there. My bad. Oh, so Mr. Lawyer Man, what do you want to know? Tell me about the murders of the High Priest trusting me and his acolyte, Parade Zealot. Sure, I'll tell you whatever I can. No, it'll be much help, though. I mean, I'm not a rebel anymore, so... I wonder how true that really is. Examine. Nice aim. There's a knife driven in deep into the photo of the queen. I guess that's the rebels really hate her. You think? Oh, there's lizards drying there. I better remember to stay on their good side. Incense and white flowers. The flowers are still fresh. They must have been put there here maybe today or yesterday. Did you put these here, Mr. Rebel? There's something wrong with flowers? Oh no. That's just a traditional thing here in Korean. Pay no mind. This looks like a photo of Dirk and his compatriots. And here's one that looks really old. Wow, this was taken 20 years ago. Those are Dirk's sons. Really? So this is the rebel Dirk in the center? He doesn't look so evil. Both of his sons look kind of familiar. The one on the left is Yuri. Oh, but you know him as Prosecutor Shamati. Prosecutor Shamati is Dirk's son? That he is! Yuri was once a rebel too! He used to really respect his own man. Both as father and as lawyer. Then why did he become a prosecutor? Being a lawyer in this kingdom is the same as signing your own death warrant. An account of Defense Culpability Act, right? Yeah! Can we go back to that picture though? That's why Yuri decided to be a prosecutor instead. He wanted to spark a revolution from the inside, and so he drove right into the enemy's den. I would never have guessed. I'm looking right at him. Wait, what? Looking at him now. Oh. Yeah, say that again. Dirk is battling to change Karane's legal system. The will of the dragon spur him on. We all thought Yuri was taking up the mantle to carry on that will too. We were sure he'd help overthrow Garan one day, but I just seen he's now using the law to do her bidding. Dirk's been beside himself, so he no longer carries the will of the dragon in him, huh? I wonder what happened between his father and son for it to come to this. That's fucking Apollo, right? What about this other child in the photo? That's Dirk adopted son, but he's gone back overseas. His name is Apollo. Yeah. Apollo? Wait a second. That bracelet. It really is Apollo. He was a rascal, that one, and his voice could shake the entire room. I imagine he's out there raising high hell somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure he's doing just fine. Considering how far he's come, Mr. Rebel's description really doesn't do Apollo justice. I get it. Apollo! I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. Oh, this is a flashback to the phone call we had with him, but from Phoenix's side. He's a responsible young man now. He has never lost that loud voice, though. You guys get electricity? Yeah, but the power goes out occasionally. That's pretty inconvenient. You're telling me. Sometimes it goes out for an entire day. What about the stuff in the refrigerator? Why don't you go see for yourself? Forget I asked. I'm afraid of what I might find. Ew. What are these hanging here? Lizards? If so, they're pretty big. Ah, those sewer lizards. You call them that because they live in the sewers. They grow bigger than your average lizard, so which makes them fine eating. You eat these? Oh, what else would you do with them? Oh, okay, you're back to that. Here, try one. Pass. I'll definitely pass. I think it was alligator, not crocodile. I had alligator before. Only like a little bit. It tasted very like fishy, I guess. It wasn't that good. I never ordered it again. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I could eat like a lizard. I only really ate the alligator because like I didn't really know it was alligator at the time. It was like it was in the shape of like fried. It kind of looked like popcorn chicken. You know what that looks like? And they got it for like an appetizer for the table, and I ate it. I was like, this tastes weird. And then yeah, but I don't know. You eat what you can, right? If you need it. Sewer lizard, though? Definitely a hard pass. Like, if I was in a survival situation, sure, I'd probably eat a lizard. Even if I, like, consider it a pet or something like that. In a survival situation, you eat what you have to, pretty much. Normal situation, I couldn't eat anything I would consider a pet, right? So, yeah, but a sewer lizard? That's like asking for a parasite, right? Somehow I think I'll live without it. I had chocolate crickets before and these little rub worms that were seasoned. They were like spicy. They weren't bad. They got stuck in my teeth though, which was disgusting. Because when you're first eating it, you go, oh, it doesn't taste bad at all. And then you're like, oh shit, it's stuck in my teeth. Oh shit, cricket and fucking worms are stuck in my teeth. And then you get like, oh, okay, I don't want to eat this. What's this thing with the dragon on it? Some kind of sign? Yeah, that's his business sign back when this was Dirk in office. He used to be a lawyer, right? It was, but it was a real long time ago. This place has seen better days, that's for sure. Well, I hope we can put its sign back up someday. I wouldn't hold my breath. I would. We're in a sewer or near a sewer. Is that coat yours, Mr. Rebel? Nah, it belongs to the Rebel Leader Dirk. It's pretty impressive. I like the color. Want to try it on? Really? Sure it's okay? Of course! Better look great on you. Well then, I don't mind if I do. Ah, it smells all moldy. Can't believe it fell for her. That thing's been hanging there forever. Note to self, don't trust this guy ever again. Well, that's kind of a shame because we're trying to get information out of him. There's bowls and platters of food here. They're still warm, as if they were all recently prepared. You must have a pretty big appetite, Mr. Rebel. Guys as big as strong as me. Got even bigger appetite, you know? But you just fled from the police. Don't know how you could have eaten this much after all that excitement. Sorry if I offended you. Do you have a tapeworm? But first let's start with the appetizer. Where he's getting those apples from, his ass. Want to join me, little man? Got plenty of soup there too. Thanks, but I already ate. Okay, the romance novel. Oh, I thought that was a lady. I thought that was a fucking lady on the cover. Is this a law book? A dragon mark's been branded on the cover. That's Dirk Law Book. Really? The leader of the rebels? That's Dirk? That's right. And that mark of the dragon is the emblem of the rebellion. The pages in this one section are really dirty. Must be the section on the Defense Culpability Act. Okay. You must have done a ton of research on the Defense Culpability Act. Directly wore out of the entire section. Is that it? That seems like... Oh! Stairs, ladder. There's a ladder leading underground. You must have brought me in through there. But there's no reason for me to leave yet. I should see what else Mr. Rebel has to say. Well, okay, fine. We'll do that next time. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next episode. Have a great day. Bye.